Hey there YouTube, it's Nick with Feeding Fitness. I want to start out today's video by thanking the viewers. Some point today I cracked 10,000 views on the channel. I think that's really awesome. There's definitely been a lot of response from the viewers as far as questions and things like that. So I want to thank you guys. Keep the questions coming. I love answering them. And thanks for watching and keep watching. I plan on putting out many more videos to come. So that being said, today's video I'm going to talk briefly because a couple of you are asking what are my plans as far as my fitness goals in the next coming months. Well, as many of you know who watch regularly, I was cutting, and I have a video right here of roughly 8-week cutting progress, and I didn't know what I was going to do after that. I knew there would be a 2-week maintenance break, and then I would either resume cutting and get super lean, or maybe something else. Well, I decided for a couple of reasons that I was just going to stop cutting and transition back into a bulking phase. First, I still have a lot of growing to do. Haven't really exhausted my first year worth of gains. And people can sometimes get confused, yeah, I've been lifting for more than a year, but I haven't been bulking for more than a year. A lot of the times I've been spent lifting was, when I was obese, trying to get just to an appropriate weight, and when I was an appropriate weight, trying to get very lean. So all in all, I've probably only spent 6 months of my fitness career in a bulking phase, which means I have 6 months to go on just my first year gains. And your first year gains come on pretty rapidly. You can gain more muscle your first year than any other year if you do it right. And again, that's time spent actively trying to gain. You're not going to lose your first year gains because you spent your first year cutting. Those are still waiting for you for when you start upping the calories. So keep that in mind for those of you who have to spend a good chunk of your novice period just losing weight. So I'm going to finish up making some gains. I want to see strength go up, and I want to see muscle size go up, and I want to keep fat gain at an absolute minimum. So what am I going to do to ensure those things? I'm just going to have a reasonable caloric surplus, maybe 10% over my maintenance. That should accomplish all the things that I want. Now, fat gain is inevitable anytime you're in a bulking or muscle building phase. Don't fear it, don't try and thwart it, because your efforts are going to be in vain. If you try and do everything to not gain any fat at all, you're also not going to gain any muscle, and that's the whole point. Just know that the amount of muscle you gain is going to be so significant that when you cut again, and when you're cutting you're trying to lose fat without losing the muscle, your net after a cut and bulk cycle is going to be less fat, more muscle. So you've actually done two things that are going to help your body composition. So I will probably bulk for 3 to 4 months. I'd like to really stretch it to 4 months if I can. That would be great. In that 4-month period of time, 8 to 10 pound gain of weight. That would be a very good bulk cycle for me. And then I'll follow it up probably with another 8-week cutting cycle. So those are my future plans. If you guys have any questions about bulking, gaining muscle while keeping fat gains minimum, or any questions in general, drop them in the comments below. You can ask them over at the Facebook page, facebook.com/feedingfitness. And again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got 10,000 views strong and hopefully many more to come. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time.